We found Hajara Nakitto in Palazon, Namasuba village on Entebbe Road. She is the lady whose 15-year-old son Amos Segawa was shot dead during the November 2020 riots. Nakitto's life took a tragic turn on November 19, 2020, when protests erupted in the various parts of Kampala city after the arrest of then presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi in Luka district, where he was campaigning. As chaos ensued, Nakitto closed her shop to return home with her son. Segawa was hit as soldiers shot randomly to quell the riot.
When protests started, I closed the shop and was heading home with my son. When we reached Cornerstone Plaza heading to Usafi Tax Park, my son was shot dead.
After Segawa's burial on November 20, 2020 in Luengo district, Nakitto embarked on a rough journey to seek justice. The long and painful journey started at Old Kampala Police Station in January 2021, where she reported the case. Police asked her to produce evidence. Producing evidence meant that her son's remains had to be exhumed for pathologists to carry out a post-mortem examination on them. The process rubbed salt in Nakitto's rather fresh wounds of losing her son. Official government reports indicated that up to 54 lives were lost during the 2020 November riots. In response, President Yoweri Museveni pledged to support the victims if it was proven that they were not involved in the unrest.
I first went to Mbuya. I was given 25 million cash. I refused to take it. I had the case in court.
In 2021, Nakitto took legal action against the Attorney General. In a ruling that was delivered on Friday, Justice Musa Sekana of the High Court declared the death of Amos as unlawful, holding the government accountable for its actions.
Of course, the state has a duty to protect life, and we helped Hajara to sue.
For Nakitto, no amount of money can be equated to the value of her son's life. Nevertheless, she accepts the court's decision and does not plan to appeal. The pursuit of justice has come at a great cost to Nakitto. She is jobless and her family has endured emotional and financial loss, not mentioning the ordeal of making various trips to offices and court when the case was being processed and heard.
I'm not happy with 50 million, but I will accept it.
Aaron Kiza, Nakitto's lawyer, says the next stage is a follow-up on the execution of the compensation process.
Court awarded costs, they have to be taxed. We are extracting a court order and we are in touch with the government side. We have communicated the decision and encouraged them to speed up the process. But there is something the registrar has to sign called an order, which is going to sign.
But how long does the process take?
The process, there is no mathematical indicia on when this process will end, but we want to hope that we can really bring it to an end within the next 6 months from now.
As Segawa rests at his ancestral home in Luengo, Nakitto says she can never forget her son, who was a vibrant, bright and promising child whose life was ended in cold blood by a heartless soldier. Nobat at Kunda, NTV Tonight.